Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Jackie and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I will be doing the Do I Have That Book Tag / challenge. Now, nobody tagged me in this, but a lot of people have been doing it. It's more so of a little challenge for yourself than a tag, and I just thought it was really fun, so I wanted to do it too. This was originally created by Keeping Tabs. I will link their original video down below. Lots of booktubers have been doing this. Basically, it is 20 prompts where you have to look on your shelf for a book that fits that prompt. Now, I don't remember all the questions, but I do remember from when I was writing them down, there was one I know I definitely do not have. I don't have a whole lot of books. Pretty much all of my books are on these shelves right here, and there is some blank space that I just cleared out. And I have a couple up there, and this shelf is just yearbooks and other random stuff. So this might be a little difficult because I don't have a huge expansive library like a lot of other people do, but I think it'll be fun, and who knows, maybe I will surprise myself and I will have a lot of these, so we'll see. Part of this challenge is also to time yourself and see how quickly you can find as many of these books as possible, so I will set a timer and I will let you know at the end of the video how long it took me. First question, do you have a book with deckled edges? Well, I don't own a lot of hardcovers, but I do have My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. Up next, do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? 3. Oh. This one, which I actually haven't read yet, it was my stepsister's, but it got left at our house, so it's now on my shelf. It's Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. There's 3 people on it. I haven't read this, but it's on my shelf, so. Question 3. Do you have a book based on another fictional story? I literally just read one, and this is really good because I think it's the only one that I own. The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly by Stephanie Oakes. It says inside that it is based on Grimm's fairy tale, The Handless Maiden. Up next, do you have a book with a title 10 letters long? So I have to count. Not that, not that, not that. I could use My Lady Jane again, but I'm gonna try to find another one, just so I don't really want to repeat if I don't have to. The Tempest by William Shakespeare. The next question, do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? You can not include a or the if you want, or you can include it if it ends with a T. Here we go. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. Do you have a mass market paperback? I do. I just bought it, and it's the only one I own, and the only reason I got it in mass market paperback was because I didn't realize it was mass market paperback. I thought it was a normal size, and that is The Constant Princess by Philippa Gregory. Up next is, do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh. Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas. Her real name is, I think, Abby McDonald or something like that. I remember seeing on Goodreads that this is a pen name. Up next is, do you have a book with a character's name in the title? Well, there's a duh answer for this. Any single one of the Harry Potter books. Up next, do you have a book with 2 maps in it? I do! I can use any one of these. A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. There is a map of the North, and in the back, a map of the South. 2 maps! You have a book that was turned into a TV show. Well, I could have used Game of Thrones for that, but like I said, I'm not going to repeat, so what else? No, 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 no. That's a movie. Here we go. Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. Great book, great show too. Up next, do you have a book written by someone who is originally famous for something else? Celebrity, athlete, politician, TV personality, etc. Well, I had Struck by Lightning by Chris Colfer, who was on Glee, but I unhauled it before I started this channel. So, let's see what else I got. No, 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 no. None of these are gonna work. Oh! I mean, this isn't a novel. It's not a novel, but it still counts. It's You Can't Touch My Hair and Other Things I Still Have to Explain by Phoebe Robinson. She's a comedian. She wrote this book. It's not a novel, it's more like essays, but I had to read it for my Intro to Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. It counts. Do you have a book with a clock on the cover? Do I? I'm gonna have to go with no for this one. Next, do you have a book with an awards stamp on it? I thought The Handmaid's Tale did, but I just pulled that out and it didn't. Classics don't. That has a stamp, but that's, it means an anniversary edition, not an award stamp. Fault in Our Stars. Looking for Alaska by John Green. I actually DNF'd this, but evidently it won an award. Do you have a book written by an author with the same initials as you? The only one I can think of is a repeat, which is Jodi Meadows, one of the authors of My Lady Jane, but that's all I can think of, so I'm gonna repeat. I'm gonna say Jodi Meadows. Do you have a book of short stories? Well, my dad has my Edgar Allan Poe book, so I can't use that. Can I say The Awakening and Selected Short Fiction by Kate Chopin? I'm counting that, so. Do you have a book between 500 and 510 pages? All right. Oh, okay. This one, The Plantagenets by Jan Jones, is exactly 510 pages. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? Oh, I have loads. Let's just go with The Help by Catherine Stockett. The next one is the one that I know I don't have a graphic novel, so we'll skip that. And lastly, do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? Well, I'm not going to repeat one I already did, but there is The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn Mackler. Okay guys, well, I fulfilled 18 out of 20 challenges in 12 minutes and 9 seconds. I was hoping for a better time than that, but some of those, you know, I had to pick a bunch of books off the shelf and flip through them, so that was tough. But I had fun, and, you know, 18 out of 20, not so bad for someone who has not a huge library. Alright guys, if you did this tag, let me know how many prompts you met and what your time was. Please like this video if you enjoyed and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, and I'll see you next time.